Our culture is old and ancient, if not the oldest in the world. But the thing about culture and cultural practices is means it continues, which means it's also modern.
A significant native title claim is being launched in Victoria, covering most of Melbourne and its surrounding regions. The Wurundjeri Woi-wurrung people have filed the claim in the federal court. This claim covers thousands of square kilometres, including most of metropolitan Melbourne, which the Wurundjeri people know as Naarm, and seeks federal recognition of their traditional rights and continuous connection to the area. The area stretches from the Werribee River north to the Great Dividing Range and east to Mount Baw Baw. The Wurundjeri people are already recognised as traditional owners of a similar area under Victorian law. This new claim comes just a week after the Victorian Labor government passed an Australia First treaty with Indigenous Australians. It's important to note that native title only applies to Crown land and does not affect private homes, businesses or infrastructure. These rights include decision-making power over the public use of land and waters, the protection of areas of cultural significance, and the right to be consulted over how those areas are used. If successful, this would be the 8th native title determination in Victoria and the 3rd covering a capital city, following claims in South Australia and Western Australia. So what is the goal? The Wurundjeri people are hoping to negotiate the transfer of management for some parks and conservation areas. This could include parts of the Dandenong Ranges and several state parks. Wurundjeri elder Di Kerr tells The Guardian the process is about ensuring their connection to country is recognised in law, as it has always existed in truth. She says, "We want to walk together. We want to have partnerships with governments and Parks Victoria so we can co-manage and look after that country." Wurundjeri elder Perry Wandin tells the ABC the claim is an intergenerational pursuit for recognition. Wurundjeri people have fought for decades for recognition and respect and have been at the forefront of protecting culture and country in Melbourne and surrounds. "We want the waterways and the land to be looked after." Mr. Wandin clarifies that native title is not taking over, but being able to control Crown land. "We want to be traditional owners of Melbourne, of Naarm as we know it." The claim, which includes 11 members and is supported by law firm Slater and Gordon, draws on historical and anthropological details, showing the Wurundjeri people's connection to country before 1836. Traditional laws and customs of the Wurundjeri people are at the centre of the native title claim. Evidence will also show that elders have passed down knowledge of the land, language and art, ensuring cultural continuity. In a statement, Elder Bill Nicholson says that for thousands of years, Wurundjeri Woi-wurrung people have had to adapt to the environment around us to live and thrive on our country. He adds, since the colonial invaders came to Wurundjeri Woi-wurrung country in the 1800s, we have had to compromise our ways to survive. Our esteemed elders past, such as Bilberry, Simon Wonga and William Burruck, fought hard for land, rights and freedoms. Wurundjeri elder Andrew Gardner says, "We have always been a part of this country. From the time of our creation, ancestors, through to the present, we have cared for it, been nurtured by it, and spoken for it. We are doing this for our ancestors and for future generations." Mr. Wandin's ancestors can be traced back to William Burruck, who witnessed John Batman's treaty being signed as a boy. 6 other native title applications, encompassing most of Victoria, are currently before the courts. The courts have recognised 7 other groups in Victoria, Mr. Wandin says. It is now time for the traditional law and customs of the Wurundjeri Woi-wurrung people to be recognised. The claim will now be considered by the National Native Title Tribunal. "It's full steam ahead for us," Mr. Wandin adds.
Will things change? Because things change very slowly. They change generationally sometimes. There's so many elders of the modern era that fought for certain things but did not survive to the end of the result. And because it takes so long to make things change. We don't want to take people's homes, businesses. We don't want to just destroy the education system. Just let it all happen. We just want the chance to create our own future in our own way. That's what we're asking for.